Plaintiff Theodora Singletary was married to the defendant, but they're no longer together because he cheated and had a baby with another woman. Theodora is suing her ex-husband today for 2 unpaid loans. Defendant Leonard Holmes admits that he made some mistakes back in the day, but he says he's a new man and he is still in love with Theodora. However, he's countersuing her for defamation of character.
State your name.
Hi, my name is Theodora Singletary.
Sir?
My name is Leonard Holmes.
All right, and ma'am, you're suing your ex-husband for $5,000 for 2 unpaid loans?
Yes.
And you're countersuing for $1,000 for defamation?
Yes.
Start with you.
Well, I would just like to start off by saying if I look familiar, that's because I was here back in 2016 with my mother. We were having a financial dispute as well.
Okay, you sue everybody in your family and your husband. Got to the kids yet? They got to be of age. Oh, you can sue him because he's the father, right? He's the father of your children?
Yes.
I believe you can sue the kids through him. You want to throw them in on this?
If we get
What
there.
they do to you?
I can't
Everybody
beat him,
always-
so I hit him in court.
That's right. And don't try to beat him. And I better not hear any of that. In this case, I'm praying and hoping. No beating, no physical domestic violence. But go ahead,
guess
give me
not.
some background.
Well, as a background, how he became my ex-husband is even when we were just dating, infidelity. A little example is back in 2013. I was pregnant with our daughter. At the time, I was threatening a miscarry, and on the way home, something told me to spin the block a few times because I was not able to contact him, even though we were, on good terms. I spent the block and seen him with another woman, his side piece. At that point, I kind of lost it, and my car slid.
Anybody not on good terms?
Were
you all?
He was cheating.
But were you living together or something? That's
Yeah, after.
Even though we're not on good terms, you were living together at that time. Okay.
Yes, we were living together. I seen him with another woman. I lost it. Tried to run him over. Slid down a hill and smashed my truck into another truck.
Trying to get him, you hurt yourself.
No, hurt my car. But we moved by that. We got past that. We ended up getting married in 2016. More infidelity. At that point, we called it quits.
What this time?
Excuse me?
What was it this time?
For
Last
the divorce.
time you gave me the example.
I'm about to tell you the divorce example. He clearly had a baby due to the infidelity. So we just split.
That's usually it.
Yeah.
All right. And other than that, you all were a good couple, family, husband, wife?
We were a good team as far as, our parenting and stuff. He was the conservative parent and I was the one that
But when
would
you
get
all
wild.
lived together, I mean,
Yes.
infidelity is separate as to whether you got along and loved each other and the kids. Was it a structured household that it was all right, or was it a destructive environment for you and the kids?
Oh, no. It never really boiled over that big.
Good.
But once it did, he was out.
Yeah, I got it. I'm just making sure. I'm just asking, not making sure. I just want to clarify what some people might suspect. When divorces occur, they think it's total dysfunction. And that's why I was clearing up. Some divorces can occur where it's no dysfunction in the household. It's just infidelity or whatever it might be between the parents. That's why I was saying. Because some would say, yeah, we get divorces. How did it go in the family? Damn, was he beating the kids every day? Was he beating her? Were they arguing every day? Were they cussing in front of the kids? Were they throwing things? That's why I was trying to make it plain.
Oh, no, none of that.
That or it was dysfunction altogether. Okay, it was that. All right, she said you all broke up because you couldn't keep yourself under control. You give me some background.
Well, first of all, I just want to say to Theodora that I love her very much and I do want to remarry.
Anybody think about that? Go ahead.
Well, no, Your Honor, like I said, me and her been on and off since 2006. And yes, I was running the streets. I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying, running around doing me. I had a lot of growing up to do, but right now I've grown up, you see what I'm saying, and we trying to move past that. I'm a better man. I'm a new man. And like I said,
How was it when you all were together?
I had some infidelity problems, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and say I wasn't.
Aside from that.
Oh, we was good. Like I said, in the house with the kids, everything is good. Take the kids out, we go dates and all that. It's just.
How the kids? How old are they?
My youngest is actually, we just had one, and then I have Jolie is 5, Ada's 8, and Nias is she's 16.
You don't have 16?
Yeah.
How's she doing in school?
She's all right. She could be doing better.
All right, well, she need a tutor then if you wanted to do better, or more discipline, or a tutor. So
I don't know
if you paid
about
your money, she could afford a tutor. Let me hear. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Facts.
Thank you.
Facts.
And no cap.
He keep taking from the pot, but he not putting nothing back, and that's where the beef come in between.
What do you mean?
Like if you taking from the pot, like y'all in a household, as if it's a savings account you have together, you can't keep taking from something if you're not putting nothing back.
Got it.
So that's why I say you take it from the pot and not putting nothing in it.
Okay. Tell me about the loans.
Okay, in October of last year, he was on his way to school. His car broke down. So I had to stop what I was doing to go get him. And for a few weeks, he had my car. That got stressful when I'm off of work and I got to wait for my vehicle to come pick me up. So to relieve the stress, let alone the kids have their own schedule with dance and things, it made more sense to get another vehicle. So that's what I did. It was a no-brainer. Got the car. December, I kept telling him, hey, we just got it, need a tune-up. He didn't listen. It broke down, had to fix it. So that's where we come with the car, then
Give me some agreements, though. What was the agreement?
The
and the
agreement
amount?
was with the car, the $3,500. He was supposed to give me $300 every 2 weeks, starting the following month, which was November.
Okay.
He ain't give me nothing.
Nothing?
So we, nitpicking. I'm still on his heels, but
And it's
like
been
I'm not
over
about
a year.
Over a year.
Okay.
So once the car broke down, I let it sit for a second before I even got it together, because it's like, yo, you ain't even doing nothing out here. We go with something else because you took your time and studied putting it in the shop immediately. That's what you do when you get a new car anyway. He ain't do that. He wanted to ride around the brakes. I had to get that fixed because once again, we're down a vehicle. Our schedules is crazy. The kids' schedules is crazy. I went on ahead, did what I had to do. I got nothing in return.
Did he agree to pay for the repair?
Yeah, yes, he did.
All right.
Defendant Leonard Holmes is being sued by his ex-wife, who claims Leonard cheated while they were married and had a baby with another woman.
Let me hear from you, sir.
Okay, Your Honor. First of all,
Don't lie.
she bought the car in November. I was going to school. I moved to Georgia from Buffalo, New York. That's where we originally from. Like I said, I was running the streets. I got out of that, so that's why I moved to Georgia. I started going back to school for HVAC. The car I had a Charger. It broke down. She bought the truck. I agreed to pay her back the $3,500. But I was going to school at the time. That's why I couldn't make the payments in December. I didn't start my job. I graduated from school in January. So I didn't get my job till like February. So then she gave me another extension because, like I said, I wasn't making that much money and I still got to, pay rent and all that. So she gave me an extension. So
Was this verbal? Ask him, was that verbal?
It was verbal. You said it was verbal.
He ain't asked me nothing. No.
I'm talking about in June.
No. There ain't no
June,
verbal
you didn't
agreement.
give him a
Hey,
verbal agreement?
No.
Anyways, Your Honor, like I said.
So that was the first. So you had been working since February.
Yeah, since February.
By June, you hadn't given her a dime.
Well, I've given her money, but it wasn't like for the car, what I'm saying, for the kids.
We're talking about the loan today. I hope you give money for the kids.
But that's what I'm saying, Your Honor. I wasn't making that much money, so.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You didn't know that you wouldn't be making that much when you borrowed it?
Well, I was in school. Actually, what I was going to school for is not what I actually do. You see what I'm saying? I was going to school for HVAC, but I ended up working a production job at a warehouse in Georgia.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. You couldn't give her $50 a month, show some good faith once you got this the other job?
I mean, well, I could have, but we started talking again, so I figured,
Talking again as in?
Trying to work it out.
Intimate type talk?
Yeah.
Trying to
Yes, sir.
get together again?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Well, you were trying to work it off. You let him work it off?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, Your production must not. You say you work at a production facility. You better up your production, Doc. My wife don't make me pay her back. Your wife make you pay your
Ex-wife.
I feel she mad. That's why she want me to pay her back.
I'm sorry. I was about to say my wife mad too. I'm sorry. That's not true. I'm not in your
But ask her why I'm mad. That's the whole question. Ask her why am I mad though?
Yes. Why do you think she's mad?
I mean, I put her through a lot, you know what I'm saying? But the way she go about it, like I said, we trying to, talk again, intimate. But she more like like parole officer, all in my phone. If I could be at work, she call my phone. If I don't answer my phone at work, which you're not supposed to be on, right? She'll pull up at break time just to see if my truck out there. Like I'm not going to work.
Now?
Yeah, and no.
You're in the wrong
It ain't even just that cut dry. Yes, I go visit him at his job because I'll go visit him at the job.
You go to prison?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she probably worse than the warden.
I can't be.
Worse
I ain't
than
gonna
the
lie. I
COs.
can't be.
You worse than the correction officer. They
I
do
can't
all
be.
that. Inspector Gadget.
That's exactly what I am.
Huh?
That's exactly what I am.
Okay, you look for ways to hurt yourself, huh?
No, but the best way to see someone is
Let's
to look
see.
when they're not looking.
If
So
I pull up, I'll get hurt. I'll see something. As opposed to say, okay, I know he ain't no good. He probably doing something. If he ain't no telling, so he might get off this time. Maybe he ain't doing nothing this time. But you want to make sure your feelings get hurt.
if that's what the
Because
truth
you're back
might
to
be.
doing the same thing that you got a divorce for. So why are you talking to him again and starting the same pattern? And that is checking and looking at every move he makes. You're going to see something that is going to be wrong, and you're going to be hurt. That's all I can say to you, ma'am, is, when people search, sometimes they see things they misinterpret. They see things that have nothing to do at all with a relationship with another person, but it's something that might hurt your feelings that he may not have disclosed with. Could be something deep in his past. Could be something with his family that he's withheld. So it could be a lot of things, and you discover it because you're invading his privacy. Be careful with that, because some things aren't what they appear, and you're looking for something, and you find everything, and everything might not be something that you enjoy. You could be talking behind your back.
Oh, he do that.
Well, you might see it. You keep invading his privacy, or you might see it more often. One of these times you're going to see something you don't like about you, that he says about you. She nasty.
But at least
she
it'll
won't
be the
Hold
truth.
on. She nasty. She don't clean up half the time, and she such and such. She left the dog stuff out for 2-3 days. I was going on the road, and when I left, the dog stuff was there, and when I got back, it was that, your wife ain't that nasty, is she? Now you read that, you're going to be mad.
Yeah.
But that ain't cheating. You're looking for cheating, and now you find a different beef with your husband.
Ex.
Talk that, Your Honor.
When you were. I'm just saying, you had to do what you want to do in terms of looking and checking and invading, but when you find stuff, sometimes you misinterpret, and that causes problems that you might not recover from.
Defendant Leonard Holmes is being sued by his ex-wife, who claims Leonard cheated while they were married and had a baby with another woman.
And with regard to the repairs and all that, did he agree to repay?
Yes.
Did you, sir?
No,
I
sir.
got the loan part. You admit
The loan
to.
I
I
admit to.
respect that.
The repairs, I thought that was a gift. Because
Was
like I
it
said,
your birthday? Was it Christmas?
we was talking back, we was talking, so she never said, Leonard paid this time like she did with the loan. You feel what I'm saying, with the
Did
truck.
Yes, I did say.
When did you tell him to pay? When did you tell him it would be due?
I told him I wanted my money ASAP because come on now, and he know that we got into a whole argument. This is even why
As soon as possible. That's what you told him?
Right, like
Is
y'all
it
need money
possible
ASAP.
today?
No, sir.
That's a lie because he could go to the studio. So stop playing with me.
He working in the studio, and he offsets his studio fees by the work that he does
No,
inside.
no.
He does some of the engineering, the music mixing, and they say just do the music mixing, and you don't have to pay for your studio.
But if you
time
could play
today.
for studio time, you
I
could
said they
pay
tell him he don't have to. He
Oh,
doesn't
no.
have to. He does it in kind. That's what I'm trying to see if you want to get your money back in kind. Healthy,
wrong with him.
strapping man.
Something wrong with him. Something wrong with him.
Counterclaim, how does she owe you, sir, for 1,000?
For defamation for having me here, because I feel she's suing me prematurely for the truck.
It's a year.
No, because she can't, like I said, I wasn't working.
Yeah, but you didn't put, if you'd have given her $100 even, between the February and June, if you'd have say, Judge, I've given her $300 since February, and I've only been working such and such months, and it's hard. But then I'd say, okay, he meant well, and so maybe she did give him an extension, but you didn't give her a dime, and that shows a lack of goodwill and really a lack of intention to pay, and that's why I'm gonna go with her amount for $5,000 because I believe her, you've admitted to the loan. I believe her with regard to the car repairs as well. If she loaned you money earlier, then why wouldn't the other thousands be a loan? So, judgment for the plaintiff, and your claim is dismissed. Let me know when you are ready for the wedding bells. Maybe we'll even have it here.
For real?
In the court.
Nah, he need counseling.
We all go together.
Maybe.
All right, first step is there. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff, your claim dismissed.
I just want to say, everything we go through is definitely going to affect how we move forward. And I'm willing to move forward, but you got to stop playing with me because I'm not playing no more. I'm getting old. So I ain't got time.
Theodora, I still love you more than life itself. And we will get past this.
I hope so.